Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new episode on BallySpring. As you will have seen last episode, we started moving some of these bales. As you know, it's not the easiest job in the world, but I'm going to continue it today. Get a few more on the trailer. Certainly going to get one full trailer load today anyway, and possibly do all of them, but priority is to get at least one full trailer load of bales, or more or less full anyway, as full as I can get it. But yeah, it's a bit of a fiddly job this. The bales are really small and not the easiest to stack, as I've said in the previous episode, so if you saw that episode you'll know that it's a bit, not the most fun job in the world, but it's fine. I'll get it done. Just not as fun as stacking the bigger bales, that's for sure. Even the round bales are more fun to stack, to be honest. I don't mind stacking round bales so much, but these ones, because they're just so small and so many of them, it's just a slow job and fiddly. Like this, you see, where it gets stuck and then you pull the whole stack over, just like this. I think part of the problem is the fact that it's on a hill, though. That's not helping at all. So now you can see what I mean when it's a fiddly job. Yeah, I might just do them slightly lower. I'll do 4 at a time rather than 5. I have been doing 5 at a time on the trailer, you can see that, but I think that makes them a bit unstable on this steep slope that we're on, so maybe just do 4 at a time to be safe. Try to get them on the trailer without knocking everything over. Maybe that'll go backwards. Yep. Yeah, so you know, it's doable, but it's made particularly hard the fact that we're on a hill here, so yeah, just not the easiest job. But anyway, I'll continue this on time lapse. You don't want to see this in real time because it is slow. And then we'll get on with something else. I think we're almost into November now. I think we'll be soon speeding up time because it's now 4:30 in the evening, and it'll be soon dark in October at 4:30. So yeah, won't be long before we move on to the next day. And then obviously in November we've got some crops to sell. That'll be nice. We can start to repay the loan potentially. We still have a £100,000 loan, I think it is. So that needs repaying. But yeah, I'll just continue doing a few more bales, I think, for now. Right, so we've got quite a few bales there stacked up, which is, well, looking not too bad, I suppose. It could have been better, but I think considering how hard they are to actually move these bales, it's not too bad. It'll do. They may all fall down, but we'll see. One thing I have just noticed I haven't done, which I should have done, is sprayed off the weeds on the, what was it, pea field I think it is, that we drilled a couple of episodes back. So that needs doing. I'll just drop my rear weight off and then we will get the spraying done. It's already a bit too late really, they've already grown into quite large weeds I saw, so that's unfortunate. But we can still spray them off. Now we've got fertiliser in at the moment, so we need to unload that and then swap for the herbicide. So I've got 2 IVCs of herbicide here. Shouldn't need more than one of them. It's only a small field this, so it won't take much. There we go. And then it's the one just up through the gate and up the hill. I'm getting surrounded by IBCs. I might have to move some out of the way. Just move it to there. And then move this one. For some reason it always drops them in the most annoying place. Put that on this side actually, so because they're different. As you can see, I've just speeded up time as well, so that we're not working in the dark. I don't want to work in the dark really particularly, so we'll move on to the next day. So you can see what's happening. Right, so here we are, this is the pea field, and yeah, the weeds have already established quite a lot, which is a shame, but we can get them sprayed off now. I forgot about that really, I was so busy with the baling. But yeah, now we can make a start. Obviously we've got the spot spraying on, so it's not going to use too much herbicide at all this. Nearly morning as well, so you'll be able to see what we're doing now. In a minute. It's still quite dark. November, of course, yeah, so it's a very dark month, November, but it should start to get light in a minute. It's now 7 AM. Just see the sunrise now. Keep speed up until it actually gets a bit lighter. But yeah, November is the month where we'll be selling the canola, I think it is. We've got quite a lot of canola, so we should make a decent money for that. There we go, it's 10 AM, that'll slow time down now. Even at 10 AM though, it's not particularly light. It's still quite, well, it is bright, but you can tell there's not much light, there's not much brightness in the sun, which is obviously very realistic, because obviously that's what happens in the UK winter. It's in the winter time, it never really gets that light. Obviously you get sunshine, but it's always a different sort of light than what you get in the summer. It's not as intense. Anyway, I'll just continue spraying these weeds off and then we will probably get the canola sold. So the trailer's filling up with canola now. Let's just check the prices. So the best price at the moment is BallySpring Garage. So let's tag that, see where that is. So it's, oh yeah, that one there. So it's a bit of a drive to get there, but we'll go and sell that now. That is the best price. Just double check that it is the best time of year to sell it. I'm pretty sure it is. November. Yep. That's a good, very good price, so yeah, we'll get that sold. There's going to be 2 loads at least. Probably could do with a bigger trailer really, but might be 3 loads. So I think we're about to get some decent money in the bank finally. This is our first sort of full harvest of at least crops that I've planted and stuff, so yeah, should get a decent amount of money for this. Obviously that field that was canola this harvest was mustard in the first harvest, and that didn't yield terribly well at all. It was in fact really bad. Only made about, I think it was 15,000 or something from it in total, which is really terrible. Whereas this, I'm sort of, well, again, I don't want to be too optimistic, but I'm hoping sort of maybe 50,000 at least. So that would be good. Probably more actually, looking at how much we've got. Yeah, it'd be more like 100,000, I think. It will be a decent amount anyway. I'll get down there and we'll find out how much we get for it. So here we are at the sell point. Let's find out how much we get for the first load. Obviously this isn't the total amount we're going to get, this is just part of it. We've got at least 2 full loads and then probably another part load to sell, so yeah, we're looking like a decent amount, I think. Let's see what we get for the first trailer. We really do need this because we've, as I say, we've got a £100,000 loan, so if we pay off most of that, that would be nice. Obviously still leaving enough money to be able to buy more stuff that we need. So for the first load, very, very nice. So that's what, 56,000 in total? So yeah, looking up. So yeah, we're going to be over 100,000 in total for this, which is really nice. We really do need this. Just remember to drive on the right side of the road. Okay, so what I'll probably do now, I'll time lapse selling the rest of it, and then we'll find out how much we get in total. This is the last little bit. Unfortunately, we just had 5% of the trailer load to bring back. Unfortunately, the trailer wasn't quite big enough. There we go. I think we got 112,000 before that load, and then that sold another just over 3,000. So that's 115,000, I think, in total. If my maths are correct on that, I've tried to add it up as I was selling it all. So I think it's roughly 115,000 in total there. So that's really good. That's more than our loan, so we could technically pay off our full loan and still have some money left over, but I don't think I'll pay the whole loan off now because then we won't really have much money left over. So I'll pay some of it off though. It will be good to get some of it paid. I'll just drive back to the yard and then we'll sort the loan out, and then I've noticed as well that the cows are started producing milk now, so we'll probably sell some of the milk. That'll be quite good. Our first milk to sell. So yeah, see you back at the yard. Here we are back at the yard again. So I've put the trailer away. We will need it again next month though, in December, because we will have the linseed, I think it is, to sell in December is the best price, so we'll be selling that soon. I will just put the trailer away for now in this shed. And if you're wondering why I'm using this tractor to cart with, I know it's not that normal to cart with a tractor, but it's because it's so much more powerful than the other one. The other one would have really struggled on some of the hills. Even this one was struggling actually on some of the hills, so I do prefer to use the more powerful tractor for grain carting. And obviously the most powerful tractor I've got is the one with tracks, so that's why I'm using it. But obviously ideally I'd rather use a faster one with wheels. Also, it seems to be a lot wider than it looks, because I'm sure I wasn't that close to the wall there, and I've clipped a few things as you saw in the time lapse, but even though I wasn't that close to things, so it seems to overhang quite a lot, more than it looks like it does. Right, what was I going to do? The loan. So let's get the loan paid off, or some of it paid off anyway. Repay. I had a £105,000 loan. We'll do that. We'll leave ourselves with 59,000 in the bank, and then let's look at the milk tankers. What's in the sale as well? Oh, there's a tractor in the sale. Can't afford that though, even without paying off the loan. But milk tankers. Oh, there's these ones are probably the best ones to use. 15,600 for that. It's probably the best one. Obviously that'd be nice, but need a lorry or something, or a dolly to pull that, and it's a bit long for these roads. So probably that one, 18,000 capacity. I'll just actually have a look to see how much milk we've got in the cows. Milk 16,000. So yeah, that'll be good size. Although they are producing a lot of milk actually, even without TMI. They haven't got TMI yet. They're still on the silage, and they've already produced 16,400 litres. That's good. They are definitely producing a lot of milk, so that's nice to see. So maybe it's worth going for a slightly bigger capacity tanker. We know we can get one for 18,000 litres. But what else have we got? There might be a better one. That one's up to 24,000 litres. Maybe that one then. So I don't want to buy one and then find out it's not really big enough. That's what I'm worried about. If they're producing a lot of milk, it's nice to have a high capacity one. Don't really want the dolly one, even though that can carry more. I think we'll go for this one. And that's currently 14, but you can increase it to 24,000 for £30,000. So yeah, 30,000 for that. Let's go for that one. And we'll buy it, because we'll be needing that regularly, because the cows are going to constantly produce milk. Again, I will use the tractor for this, because the milk tank will be quite heavy with a full load of milk in it. So what I'll do, I'll head down to the shop and I'll see you down there. Okay, we're at the shop now, so we'll have a look at this tank we've bought. Here we go. This is one that I have used before. It's quite a good one though. Obviously with the full capacity that I've got now, it's a good capacity of for milk, so that's good. I'll be able to carry lots of milk in this. Obviously not as much as the articulated trailer, but for now I think it'll be alright. So yeah, I will go and back to the cows, and we will fill this with milk and get the first load of milk sold. So we've filled up the milk tanker now with as much milk as we've got, which is just under 17,000 litres of milk, and we'll have a look where we're going to sell it. So it looks like we've got sell everything. Sell everything is the best price, which is it's there. So it's the opposite way of what we've been going. So yeah, we'll get that sold. I will turn around and we'll head down to the sell everything sell point and see how much we can get for our first tanker load of milk. But yeah, considering the cows have only been producing milk for 1 month, or just over a month I think they must have started in October, and they're not on TMI yet either, haven't mixed the TMI yet, so yeah, 17,000 litres of milk in just over a month is not bad at all. I did think they might produce a lot of milk, because we are giving them a lot of feed. It's not yeah, it's not like it's unrealistic, because it's kind of balanced, because they're using a lot of food. We aren't giving them a lot of food to have produced that amount of milk, so they're just producing it faster really, but for more food. I think in the base game animal cow sheds, they produce milk more slowly, but they take a lot less feed. Whereas in obviously in this map, they are producing milk a lot faster, but they're taking a lot more feed. So it's kind of balanced out. I'm happy with that really, because it means we can make money faster, in theory, as we produce more milk. Anyway, let's head down there and we see how much we can get for the milk. Okay, we're just approaching the sell everything sell point now. It's just in here on the right. So we're about to find out how much 1 or 1.5 months of milk production has made us. If it continues at this rate, or even faster when we start the TMR, it's going to be a pretty profitable thing to have cows. We haven't even got many cows, we've only got a few. So it's looking good. So it's just over £2,000 for 1,000 litres, the price. So yeah, it's going up pretty quick. Let's see how much we end up with. It's basically double what we had, so it's almost double 17,000 it's going to be. And you can do that in your head quickly. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh, and plus we get the environmental score award, don't we, as well? So, yep, that's very, very good. For just under 2 months, say, of milk production, that's really, really good. So we're now back up to 67,600. That's more than paid for the cost of the tanker, just with the first load. It's not even a full load. So yeah, really, really good that. Right, so I think I'll head back up to the yard and probably call it a day for today. I think done a reasonable amount. Obviously didn't get all the bales stacked, which I knew we wouldn't. This is, as I said earlier on, it's going to be over a few episodes moving the bales, because it's just, I don't want to spend a whole episode moving small bales. It's not the most exciting thing to watch. I know some of you like watching me stack bales, but I rather stack. I enjoy stacking bales, but not those. They're the only bales I've not really enjoyed stacking. I won't keep going on about it, but you know why. Especially with it being on a hill, which I think is making it a lot harder. But we will get them stacked. We will move them all by hand with machine, just over a few episodes to spread it out a bit. There's no real rush to move them, because I don't think the grass is ready for another cut. I'll have to double check that, but I don't think we're going to get another cut this year until the spring, so there's no rush to get them moved. There's also the straw bales to move as well. Just again, that field won't be drilled until the spring, so we don't need to rush and move them all immediately. Just as long as we can get the sun back for doing the TMR mixing, which we'll probably be doing next episode. We have still got a bit of silage, so there's no point mixing TMR yet until the silage is almost run out. Okay, so there's our grass field on the right actually, so it didn't take too long to get back, and it's not ready for another cut. It's too short that to cut, so yeah, no rush to move the bales. But I will move them bit by bit over the next few episodes. Okay, so actually managed to do that without cutting the video, so no point doing another jump cut now. Oops, got stuck again on, well, I still don't think I was that close to the wall though, but never mind. I'll back the milk tanker here, where you fill the milk from. And that'll be it for today. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I think it's nice to have finally made some more progress and got some money in the bank, which is really good. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.